Paul Johns, and it's Saturday afternoon. And like I said, big shout out to Post Malone, wherever you are around the world. Post Malone, I want to make that connection with you in the Newcastle concert, folks. What is it like having a guide dog? Another story. Let me tell you, it was definitely a massive change and definitely a massive commitment to the family. When you got a guide dog, it's like having another child. You got more responsibility. Taking them to the toilet, feeding them, looking after where you go somewhere. You constantly got to worry about where you are in case something's feeding them or touching them or doing something to them. And taking that in consideration, yes, it's fantastic having a guide dog. I wouldn't not have a guide dog. I'm lucky. I've got Keith, who's retired now. He's 12, and I've got Tate. He's 4, turning 5, and it's a great thing when you've got a vision problem to be accessible in the community. And with a long cane, people don't get it, folks. So it's a lot easier with a guide dog. You get lots of hassles, refusals. Can't come in here because you've got a guide dog. Hospitals, public transport, cafes, restaurants. I've had it all, folks. I've had it all. And it makes you stronger, but it really upsets your weekend when you go somewhere and that you have a refusal. You can't come in because you've got a dog. Well, he's just not a normal dog. He's a guide dog. He's worth $74,000. He's highly trained. He doesn't do nothing bad. Oh, he might lose a bit of hair, but that's about it, folks. But otherwise, he's very well trained. More trained than some children, let me tell you, folks. So I would not have a guide dog. Maybe when I get older, maybe 80, I might slow down, not have a guide dog. But otherwise, yes, having a guide dog gives you freedom. Yes, it's cost you more money. NDIS does fund some things, but not everything. When you get a guide dog, you're responsible for all the vet bills and food. They don't supply anything except the dog. I think moving forward with guide dogs, I think included in that package, the $74,000, I think they can supply the food and the maintenance and the vets. I think that will be a fantastic option moving forward, and to put them ahead of Vision Australia or other guide dog providers. I think if they put that in the price, I think it would be a no-brainer for making the NDIS, having that in your plan. And when you get a guide dog, when you got a guide dog before, they weren't funded because there was no NDIS. Guide dogs used to give you a guide dog, but they kept them. You was just temporary in care, but you had to supply the food and the vet bills. Unless something really happens majorly, guide dogs will support you in paying your vet bills. But otherwise, that's your responsibility. It is a big responsibility. I think moving forward in the future, I think guide dogs could include that in the price. What do you think, folks? Service, like a car, 7 years of servicing, like a Kia. I think it should be. I think the price they charge, I think they could afford to put that in their plan. I reckon so. Anyway, I appreciate your support. Hope you have a lovely Saturday. And I'm going to give you great more content about me and about having a disability and having a family and what's happened in my life. And maybe it might help someone. Maybe you might think it's boring. But I'm just trying to make some more conversation and explain my life and what I've done through my life. I don't know. Maybe if I never had eyesight problems, do you think it would be different? Probably would be. I can drive a car. But I think my life is pretty good the way it is. I've got a lovely family. Like I said, I lost my father 11 weeks ago. He was 94. He's very well missed. I still catch up with Mum on a regular basis. She's 89. Got a sister. Got nephews and nieces, which I don't catch up very often, but I would like to. And I'm lucky that I've got a good family and a supporting community, which is very supportive of me. And I appreciate everyone who says hello to me when I'm out in the community. I haven't got many friends, but what friends I've got, they're great. And I don't hang out with them all the time, but when we do, it's great fun, folks. Anyway, I appreciate your support. Hope you have a lovely weekend. And don't forget, if you want change, you really have to vote for it. Have a great Saturday and a lovely weekend. And keep on smiling.